yeah, please pause this video, attempt this question, post in the comment section if you got the answers or if you didn't get the answers, and try and give a like. It helps the algorithm. So in this question, which of these shows the light waves enable us to see Venus? So we want to see Venus. To see anything, right, the light needs to travel to our eyes. So firstly, we're going to cross out anything where the light is not going towards the Earth. That is that one, okay? These are the only two which the light is actually going to our eyes, all right? But this one is the light is going from the sun to our eyes, which it does, but that's not for us to see Venus. For us to see an object, for you basically to see my black, a black shirt is the worst one, okay? Another exam question, I'll tell you why. But let's just say this red bone, okay? For you to see this red bone, what's actually happening, okay, is the light is coming to this, right? The white light, and the red part is getting reflected into your eyes. That is how you see red, okay? You see the color, basically the color blue is by the blue light coming towards your eyes. So for us to see Venus, the light from Venus needs to come to our eyes. So that is the only answer. So Galileo used a telescope to observe the moons of Jupiter. Now, this is really important. So he put the moons. He's observed support there. Now, there's two types of models, and these are the two models. So we got the heliocentric and the geocentric model. So the geocentric, it sounds like geology, the Earth. Okay, so like the Earth is in the center. That's what geocentric model sounds like. Okay, so we are all special. Geology, geo Earth. So what his evidence provided support of was the heliocentric model. Now, the reason why it provided evidence is because he observed the moons of Jupiter. There was other things he observed, but the moons of Jupiter. So what he saw in Jupiter was getting darker, brighter, darker, brighter. He's like, why is that? Well, because Jupiter has moons. What? Wait, what? So Earth isn't the only one that has a moon? No. Also, Jupiter had it. Describe how a reflecting telescope is different from a simple telescope. So we're going to look at what a reflecting telescope looks like. So this is a reflecting telescope. We'll do another exam question on this, but basically it uses mirrors, whereas Galileo's telescope only had a lens. It didn't have all of these mirrors to reflect the light, which magnified it. So a reflecting telescope could gather more light so we could see more detailed objects. And instead of a Galileo telescope, which observes it from here, with this, with a reflecting telescope, we actually observe it from the side. So we don't look at it from right at the end like that. We're looking at it through a telescope like that. So the telescope is pointing whichever way and then looks over there and then it sees what's going on. State the amplitude and the wavelength. So the amplitude is the maximum height it goes to, which is 5 centimeters. So that is the amplitude. You start from the base, you go all the way upwards. And what is the wavelength? So the wavelength is the distance between two of them, okay? Or like so. I like to go like one curve like that one, which is 8 centimeters. Now, the frequency of a wave is given by 1 divided by the time for one cycle. So the time for one cycle, well, we got 20 waves is 40 seconds. So the number of waves, seconds, I'll write it like that. 20 waves is 4 seconds. So if I divide it by 1 to find out the time for one wave, it will be 0.2 seconds, 4 divided by 20. So the frequency is 1 divided by the time for one wave, and that gives me 5 Hertz. Please subscribe to my channel. I post daily GCSE and math and science videos. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a nice day.